So like that nervous feeling, like in your heart, in your stomach. I had a lot of that leading up to our grand opening.
It's funny, I just realized, because initially I was thinking it's just stamps, but all these 3 different types of products actually have slightly different approach because they're different materials. So starting with stamps, for example, so when I do a layered stamp, I always start with the outline of the flower. Then I can like decide where the different layers are gonna go.
I didn't really put that together until you asked the question, and it really does. I mean, some days I'm more mixed media, other days I try to be more clean and simple. Sometimes I'm going for layers, sometimes I'm going for just a single layer card, or I want to spend more time on coloring one day where another day.
Yeah, so since I was very little, like the first thing that I remember doing was coloring books. I used to love using my coloring pencils and then paint over the drawings.
She mentioned you, that she talked to you, yes.
Oh.
So she already knew who you were.
So can you imagine the happiness and excitement when your idol designers already knew you, right? It was a huge honor to me.
I had a box, just like a little tub, and kept everything in. And the best thing I ever did, I think, was make my own crafting space, even when it was just a table, because then I didn't feel like to do it, I had to get it out and do it. It was always there. I could just sit down and do it when I had the time.
It's been awesome. I mean, at the end of the day, crafters, have a generous spirit. It's nice to kind of work with crafters who are kind of thinking about someone else, typically thinking about how they can make someone else feel better. And it's really welcoming to be in that community. In regards to, I think we touched on this before.
I was like, no, this can't be real. And then Will was just like, yeah, just go for it. And I was like, okay. And then I had a couple of days later, like an email off his name. And I was like, nope, this is a joke. It can't possibly be real. Because who sends an email out to ask me to go on TV?
Fun facts. I was a cheerleader all through grade school, high school, college.
Wow! That's
I've
amazing.
mentioned it here and there, but I don't say it a lot.
Scenario is that this doesn't take off, but Tasneem and I have some cool custom stamps.
Exactly, yes. And I think that can apply to anything. Like I remember when we tried to set up a meeting, my husband would say, okay, first get 2 people who are committed and then invite everyone else.
I was so torn up at the end of the day because I felt guilt because I had a really good job, like a dream job for anybody who wanted to be an engineer. And then I didn't like it.
Hello crafters, I hope you enjoyed that video. If you want to see more, don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the notification bell so you don't miss anything. Thanks for watching.